Tesla former Autopilot chief, could be General Motors' next CEO. GM CEO Mary Barra could pick an EV and autonomy pioneer as her successor. A period of wild EV sales growth is over in the USA, and despite the bad vibes in the E5 world, one solid-state battery startup plans to go public next year. GM's Mary Barra eyes a successor. Sterling Anderson, the former Tesla executive spearheading General Motors' forays into new technologies, is in the running to be the automaker's next CEO. Anderson joined GM in June as its chief product officer after several years at Aurora Innovation, the autonomous trucking startup he co-founded in 2016. Bloomberg reported on Thursday that Anderson is a prime candidate to succeed 63-year-old GM CEO Mary Barra and run the whole show. Here's what Bloomberg found out. The understanding when he was hired, according to people familiar with the matter, was that if Anderson can satisfy Barra's demand for him to bring cutting-edge software and self-driving technology to GM cars, he has a good shot at succeeding her. As Bloomberg's David Welch tells it, GM has tasked Anderson with injecting its cars with beefed-up computing power and better software. He's also on the hook to push forward its eyes-off driving efforts, develop revenue-boosting subscription features, and make GM's EVs profitable. In other words, everything that will define the winners and losers in the car business for years to come. So it makes sense that GM is strongly considering tapping an outsider like Anderson to lead. He has deep expertise in autonomous vehicles and ran the Model X and Autopilot projects at Tesla. More EV news: the latest Rivians just got universal hands-free, and a bunch of other updates. The EV owner's guide to charging adapter hell. But transforming a giant, established automaker like General Motors won't be easy, and it's already had serious stumbles on its path from traditional combustion vehicles to whatever's next. It shut down its Cruise robotaxi division a year ago after a serious crash. Waymo has since been on a relentless expansion push. Its software update game is still far behind that of new school players like Tesla, and the Chevy Blazer EV had deep software issues at launch. Plus, GM has had trouble holding on to Silicon Valley talent lately. Its heads of AI and software departed recently. Anderson told Bloomberg he's well aware that there's a risk of being rejected, and that he's trying to make changes surgically. You simply cannot afford to break a company and hope to pull the pieces back together at a company like General Motors, he said. Source: reposted and summarized from Tim Levin at insideevs.